Hi, what's up? How is it going? Today's video we are going to be designing two pages, article in a magazine. So we are going to creatively, carve out a very creative design for the inner page, which is two pages of, layout. So without further ado, let's step into it. So let's go over and open the document in which they sent to us. Okay, 3D by Tunde. So let's right click, open. Right click, open. So this is it. So right now what we're going to be doing is to copy everything right from this place. So let's go on, select all. So right from here we can just let's convert it to Futura T. Can you see it? So right now let's copy, Control C to copy, then go over to CorelDraw. So right now what you need to do is to select your text tool, then let's just range it just like so, then you Control V to paste. So a dialog box pops up asking you maintain the font and format. So let's maintain the font and format, then for CMYK black, it's okay. So let's wait a while for that to copy it up. Can you see that? So right now what we're going to be doing is to go over, turn it to 12 points right from there. So let's go on and have this cut out, Ctrl X, then Ctrl V to paste. So what we need to do right now is to make this, change the what's it called, the arrangement to full justification. Then let's go ahead and select the W. So let's give it, a drop cap. Good. Can you see that? So let's zoom down. So before we go further, let's change the page to A5, A4, which is normal size of magazine. Mind you, we are going to make it, two pages, layout. So all you need to do is to go over and double click rectangle to automatically it snapped into the page. So right now what we are going to do is to go ahead and zoom up. So let's bring the image at first, then let's have it, just like so. So what we are going to do right now is to duplicate, hold shift key, select the image, center it all up by hitting on C and E to center the image on each other. So right now what you need to do is to select your shape tool, then you range to pull it just like so. Then let's go over and stretch this a bit. Good. So let's group that, Ctrl G. Good. So what we are going to do right now is to actually make the image bigger, convert to bitmap at first. After that is done, so all we needed to do is to go ahead, create an object on top of that. Then we're gonna have to make this, this dark color, make it dark color. Then you go over and blend the top part of it just like so. Good, nice one. So all we are going to do in essence is to group it, Ctrl G, then let's power clip this into place. Without key, select that, then adjust the fitting, make it wider a bit. Good, nice one. So right now what we are going to do is to create a magic right here by going over to create an object on top of the image. So select your rectangle, then let's create an object just like so. Make it white at first, then let's go over and select our shape tool, round it all up just like so. Let's go ahead and make a duplicate just like so. Nice one. Go ahead. Good. So what we're going to do is select the 3, then click once, rotate it, position it right here. So let's wet it all up, wet, then go ahead and create an object on top of that just like so. Good, nice one. So let's wet it. Good, set the outline to none. So let's power clip this into place, power clip, then hold out key, select that, then adjust to fit in just like so. Good, nice one. So let's zoom up. So what we are going to do now is to pull this all up, make it white at first, then let's go ahead and give it left alignment, hit Ctrl K to break it into pieces. Let's bring this a bit downward. Good. So let's break this, make it this color, break it right from here, there, here, there, here. Yeah, let's have the 3D to be down. Okay, good. Make it bigger. So let's close the track in a bit with the help of our shape tool. Close it. Nice one. I think I prefer it to the 3D to be beside it. Nice one. Good. That's quite nice. Good. So let's darken the image a bit so that we can get the face out of the image. So let's go ahead to your effects, locate adjust, then locate tone curve, click on that. Good, nice one. Good, good, it's okay. So we brought life into the image. You can see it's quite stunning. So let's go ahead and make the font a bit bigger. So what we are going to really achieve right here, so let's go ahead and just copy the text. So as a graphic designer, you needed to be very creative. So let's convert this to curve, make it wider, position it somewhere around here, use it a bit. Good. So let's power clip that into place, adjust that, make it white. Good, nice one. So let's move this a bit closer. So what we are going to do right now is to create graphics right here. Select your rectangle tool, click once again, then twist it, make a duplicate downward, right click when you get to your destination, that's fine, copy forward, right click when you get to your destination, automatically copy paste, then you put on Ctrl key on keyboard, then you hit on R for a repeat. Good. So let's zoom down, reduce this a bit, wet it all up. Good, nice one. Give it left alignment, that's nice. So right now let's create the magic. So we just have to really go ahead, bring the text a bit downward, move this a bit closer to the wall. Nice one. let's reduce this a bit. Good. Give it left alignment. Nice one. Zoom up. So right now what I'm going to be doing is to just click. Mind you, a test trap, when you see a test trap like this and you see an indication of an arrow beneath it, that shows that there's more to that test in it right there hidden. So all you need to do is to click the arrow there, take the mouse out of the box, then you range, automatically the rest of the test pop out. So let's give it left alignment with Shift key. So let's squeeze it a bit, then bring this out like so. Then with Shift key select the previous one, then you hit on T on your keyboard, automatically it range. So let's reduce it a bit. That's okay. So go ahead, select the dot at the arrow again, then you range to bring out the rest of the test. Give it left alignment, then let's squeeze it just like so. Bring that all out. Nice one. With Shift key, give it, top alignment. Go ahead and zoom up. Good. So right now what we're going to be doing is to actually bring this up a bit. Likewise this up a bit. Nice one. Let's change the font to 11 points. It's okay. Good. Nice one. So as this right now what we're going to be doing is to have a little bit of what's it called, quotes in it. So let's make this dark blue, then let's go ahead and hit on test trap, then select straddle test. Automatically you have that spaced up. There you have it. So let's zoom up. Good. Good. Can you see that? So the next step right now is to look for the codes that we are going to put right here. So let's make use of this, or the way to this space. Mostly describe as a makers man on head. So let's copy this, copy, Ctrl Z, then paste outside the box. So right now what we are going to do is to have this to be the codes that we put inside this box right here. So let's break it in a corner with the box. Good. Break. Good. Good. Break it. Good. 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 I think that's nice. So let's delete the rest of that. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is to make it bigger a bit. Quite nice. So let's stretch the code space a bit bigger. Nice one. Good. Good. So make a copy of the test, then let's have a quotes symbol. Zoom up, make it bigger. Mind you, let's change the font to Arial black. Good. Convert to curve, then position it to be at the top. Then let's make a copy downward, just like so. Bring this down a bit. Good. Good. Nice one. That's perfect. So let's zoom up. Hit F9 to see what we've done so far. Good. That's nice. So let's drag this down a bit. Good. So let's, the last row of a test trap. So then you click on the arrow, the rest of the text, then pop it out on the other side. Nice one. Good. So let's make a copy of the background. Ctrl C, then you go over and just hit on plus place. Then let's go ahead and delete that. Extract the content out of it. So let's have it to be here. Right click, then you go over and to frame type, remove frame, then go ahead and bring the rest of the text in here. Good. So make it white. So this is actually going to be white outline. I think we needed to maintain that white stuff right there. So all we needed to do is to let's bring back the rest. Good. Delete this. Good. Nice one. Bring this all up. Make it wider a bit. Good. So let's go on and bring the rest of the text here. So let's have it to be 3 row. Bring the text trap just like so. Then you go over and align it with the previous one by holding on your shift key on the keyboard. Then you give it its L for left alignment. I think this is accurate, so let's give it top alignment. Go ahead and stretch that down a bit. Click the dot, pop out the rest of the text, then you go over and give it left alignment. Scrub it, then bring it all out just like so. Then give it top alignment. Nice one. Good. Good. Straight that all up. Good. Nice one. So let's have this a bit down, likewise this. Good. So now, good. Good. So can you see it right there? So all we needed to do is to just bring this all up. Good. So let's give it full outlook. So can you see that? This is the first page. So here we come to the end tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below subscribe. And don't forget to hit that like button so that other people can benefit from what we have shared so far. So I always say in my channel, see you in the next video. Bye for now.